We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
So we have an incredibly powerful energy moving through the air right now, and I have a feeling that this reading didn't find you by accident today. The energy surrounding us is getting stronger. It is building up, and I know that you have been feeling it. It's in your body, the way that you've been sensing your world through the things that are happening. It's in your thoughts, the way that you're thinking, and what's floating around in your mind. It's in your emotions as well. It's hitting your emotional body in some way. And these are waves I'm feeling. And the other thing that I picked up on was your ability to see signs and the many different and strange and unexpected signs that have recently been coming through for you. It's incredibly powerful how this energy is working with you. So today, I'm going to help you understand how to move through this energy and understand what it actually is. I'm going to help you understand what this wave of energy is trying to show you and how you can move with it. You can claim and seal this energy in the comment section below by typing, "I trust where this energy is guiding me." I trust where this energy is guiding me. So let's get into it and see what your spirit guides want to share with you. Welcome in, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So Leo, we're going to start with a spirit animal that is guiding you through this wave. And what we're getting for you is the Eagle King. You may have seen an eagle recently. The message it brings is flying high. You are meant to fly high. So everything is moving in your favor right now. So take the opportunity to pursue something important to you. So everything is working out fine right now. There's no need to worry or stress. Instead, allow yourself to do something you enjoy doing, something that raises your frequency and vibration, because you are meant to fly high. Okay, so this is you carving time out for something that brings you joy, that brings you love, right? So let's pull another oracle card. This one is reminding you of you. It might be a part of you that you have forgotten, and perhaps this is why they're bringing this up. Healing love is the message here. So you heal people by loving them. You tend to attract broken, misunderstood people, but you're able to help heal their soul without sacrificing your own well-being. So some of you are really good at loving others, and you have realized that you tend to attract these broken hearts. And it's because you're a lighthouse. This is what you are, Leo. This is why people come to you, because you have this beautiful, innate power to heal others just from your presence, just from your words, it's your voice, the way that you do things. And I feel this is something that you've always had since you were a young child. And I feel by the time you were a teenager or a young adult is where you really started to understand your powers, like in a little way, right? It's happened through increments. You have healing hands. You have healing hands. So, you might already be doing something in that line of work. Perhaps you're a massage therapist. Perhaps you're a Reiki master, energy healer, chiropractor. These are all coming through. So your tarot cards are 5 of Cups first. There's a downer energy here with this. You might not be feeling good right now, or perhaps disappointed, feeling a lot of things because things might not be working in the way that you want them to, right? So I'm just feeling this heaviness. It might not be from that. It might be something else. Maybe someone disappointed you recently, right? Or, health is coming up as a big one for some of you as well. So this is only temporary. This is going to pass. You're not meant to stay here. So 5 of Cups, we have 2 of Wands. So your life is shifting direction, Leo. This is why things are happening in the way that they're happening. And I feel that you are one decision away from a completely different life. You are shifting into a different timeline. Some of you have already shifted into that new timeline. And this feels like a blank canvas. It's like the world is in your hands. What is it that you desire to create? Right? So what is it that you desire to create, Leo? Two of Wands. We have the High Priestess coming in. This is you working your magic in your world. This is you trusting your intuition. This is you understanding that there's more to this world than what meets the eye. And you are connecting with all of that, right? There's this beautiful balance between light and dark. And some of you might be in a space where you're experiencing the void. They're wanting me to bring up the void. It's like a darkness. It's slow. It feels lonely here. It's only temporary. So there's a purpose and a reason why things are happening in the way that they're happening for you. And you are going through something that you are learning. Okay, so the High Priestess is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Okay, and I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, how you connect with them, and how my reading resonates. So in the comments. All right, so yeah, there's a path opening up for you here, and they don't want you to miss it because of how you are feeling about the other things that are going on. There is something working out for you. You know what this is that's working out for you, Leo, and they want you to celebrate. They want you to be in that energy. The other energy, sure, it's there, but they want you to practice gratitude. I feel this is going to be very important as you're moving through the next few months, especially the next few weeks of your life. And before I continue on, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. It's so interesting. When I started your reading, Leo, I was listening to music in the background. Like, this is what it feels like when I'm channeling. When I'm connecting with spirit, I'll hear music, even though it's not playing. And all of a sudden the music went out. And I just realized the music went out. It's quiet. It wasn't really playing. So that's interesting that that's coming through your reading today. And I feel that maybe something stopped in your experience. Maybe it was chatter, maybe it was noise, maybe it was like bumping tunes, and all of a sudden it stopped and you noticed. This is what I'm getting through the Five of Cups for you. There's something like this that is happening in your life right now. There's something that you are noticing. And I feel over the past few days, you have been noticing it more. It might be a little smidgen of something that you feel or sense, but now that little smidgen is turning into a smudgen. It's getting bigger and bigger. Right? And maybe there's worry, maybe there's stress because you're feeling this change that is taking place and you're not exactly sure what you're meant to do. Maybe you're feeling uncertain, and maybe this is where that void is, right? You are in between something. They're showing that behind the scenes, even though you might not be able to see it in your physical world, there's a major shift, a rearranging of things that are happening. And I'm getting someone from the other side, like a family member that's crossed over, coming forward for you and letting you know that they're supporting you, that they're giving you their light, that you don't have to stay in this darkness, right? And whoever you're thinking about, as I'm reminding you of whoever this is exactly who that is that's coming in for you. And I feel you may have recently felt their presence, heard their name, remembered them. And I'm getting a little bit of shakiness in my voice. So I feel maybe, you know, expressing yourself, communicating is affected because of whatever this experience is. and you're not able to share what it is that you're feeling, or you're having to mask it because you have to be strong in whatever this is. I feel some of you may have or were living a life that wasn't aligned to you. It's like a life that was kind of handed to you, or where you were told this is what you're supposed to be, or whatever this is. And being here has opened you up to who you are and what you want. So I feel in your experience, something that is aligned to you is opening up. And this is the Two of Wands energy coming right in, right? So it feels like a portal has opened. They're showing me the sky opening up. It looks like a portal. And it sucked you in, and it's taken you out into this completely different energy. It's like the exact same place, but it's different energy. So, you know, this also feels like discomfort. You are expanding, like you're growing. So you cross that comfortable space. And this is almost like the leveling up experience that sometimes comes in as a challenge, as stagnancy, as feeling like things aren't moving along, or you're feeling stuck. It's just a downer experience, whatever that looks like for you, right? So you're coming out of this. Some of you have already overcome this. I'm getting grief. Some of you are carrying grief. I feel that it's something that we carry. For me, it's kind of like forever, but you learn to build a healthy relationship with it, right? So there's something that you are working through. I'm getting shadow work. Some of you are doing some shadow work right now and experiencing a lot of, I feel, breakthroughs, a lot of transformative energy and awakenings. And I'm seeing some of you also burning away. It's like you're just burning a bridge. What is that about? There's some sort of a burning of a bridge. There's some sort of relationship that went sour, or some sort of a cutting of a cord on something. So you'll have to share with me in the comment section below. And we have the Two of Wands. So I feel the world is in your hands, Leo. You are a manifester. You are meant to show up as, you know, the magician in your world. You're meant to experience a lot of magic at this time. And magic is very real, everyone. You know, it's just, I don't know how many butterflies you've seen recently, but the butterflies are coming in. This is part of the magic. Okay, so they're trying to show you in little glimpses of the little things in nature that are magic to you, right? So there's this duality I'm seeing, this light and this dark. There's this intertwining or learning to work with it, right? So I feel that the shadow work, you kind of facing some of the things that you didn't want to face, facing parts of yourself, you know, doing releasing and letting go work is balancing things for you, and you're noticing this change. And I feel especially over the last few days, you've been feeling more of this, like this feeling of freedom, this feeling of finally experiencing a healing breakthrough, like something pops open, right? So they're showing me someone shaking one of those old Coca-Cola bottles, and the cap flies off, and all of a sudden the Coke the bubbles are everywhere, is what they're showing me. So this is coming through the Two of Wands, right? And some of you are at a crossroads somewhere in your life as well. You're making a big decision. You're trying to figure out which way to go or what to do. And maybe you've been there for a while. And because you're there, this is that void again coming up. That waiting space, that holding space. And maybe you've been there for a while because you're not sure exactly what to do, so you just don't make that decision. You're kind of like, I'm going to leave this because I don't want to make the wrong one. Or, you know, it's going to affect this or that, all these different things, right? So I feel that the timing is right. There's something different that is happening inside of you. And I feel that this is where that one decision is going to change everything. And I feel you made this decision before, Leo, and maybe you stayed on this path for a few weeks, maybe months, and life happens, things redirected you back on an old path, or whatever this experience was, but this is coming back again. I feel the reason why it's coming back is because you are meant to create it. You are meant to walk this path, whatever this is. You're meant to step into this timeline. it's like your path is splitting in two and you get to make a choice which way you want to go. And again, for some of you, you've been here before. It's like you went this way, but you were kind of going this way and you kind of went back that way. Either it was fear or something that happened. But now this opportunity is back, and maybe it's in a completely different form, but the feeling is there, like something is different this time, right? So trust what it is that you are feeling. That's the High Priestess coming through. You know what it is that is right for you. I know sometimes we don't know. We feel like we don't know because we have all this other information that is coming in from outside of us. It could be people, us telling them and them telling us what to do, giving us advice, and then confusing. Things start to get confusing. We start asking ChatGPT or looking it up, and all like different, this world is full of anything you want to know. Anything you believe, you can find it. This is what I believe. I'm like, whoa. You know, it's up to you what you choose to believe in and what path you want to go down. That's your choice, no one else's. So I feel that you're there. And what is it that you're wanting to create here, Leo? You know, this is like a blank canvas. You have all of these paints in front of you. What would you like to paint? Right? This is you as the magician. You are also stepping into a leadership role as you're moving through your experience. So whatever this is, it's kind of like you may have been wearing the same hoodie recently or the same shirt. I do this a lot. When I find something comfy, I'm going to wear it for like a week straight, maybe even more. I'll wash it again and wear it again. And it's like, do you not have any other clothes, Rhea? It's like, I do, but I really like this one. So I'm going to wear it all the time, right? So choices, decisions, I feel you are facing some, and they want you to be confident, especially when you're choosing from your heart, choosing what you already know. Don't be afraid of the choice that you make and to follow through step by step, one day at a time. And we have the High Priestess here. We have the moon in the background. I feel you have a very deep connection to the moon, Leo. You know, working with the moon's energy, especially during the evening hours when the moon is out. It doesn't matter whether it's the full moon, the waning moon, the new moon, the crescent moon, whichever one it is incredibly powerful for you. I feel that your psychic abilities, your intuition is heightened around the moon. Okay, so whenever you're doing any kind of spiritual work, any kind of grounding, like any kind of spiritual practice, they want you to connect with the moon as much as you can. At least once a week is what they're saying, right? And you have this powerful connection to water, which is coming through all three of your cards. So working with water, drinking more water. I feel maybe you have a bed of water around you, or you've noticed that water just seems to be around you no matter what. You'll have to share with me how that's coming in. And you know, what I'm feeling here is like this, there's this veil that is thin between worlds, between sacred knowledge, between, you know, what we can't see here, what's not available here. You are getting access to that right now. It's an energy that is like this wave that you're moving through. It's unlocking a lot for you, Leo. It is supporting you in your growth. It is supporting you towards abundance, what you're creating, all the good things you want to experience in your life. This is what this card is connecting you to. It's your vibration frequency that is matching that reality, right? So your intuition, your body communicating to you, you know, the thoughts, they want you to clear the thoughts and make room for that communication to come in. And your ability to interpret that is just phenomenal. I don't know if any of you have ever practiced, you know, working on your psychic abilities. I feel that some of you are actual psychics that can actually interpret energies around you. You're able to sense, you're able to feel. So I feel this ability through the experience you are having is something that you are beginning to become aware of. And you know, all of these feelings here, this heaviness, it's like a heavy cloak that you are wearing and choosing to wear. You're wanting to be here because this is your story now. It's not your story. Your story is totally different. And I feel what's happening is you're snapping out of some sort of a spell. That's what it feels like something just snapped and the spell is gone. So it's very interesting. The awareness of this spell, maybe you've done some sort of cleansing ritual. Maybe you took some sage around your house and you cleared away the energy. Maybe you did some meditation or some sort of prayer in your home, right? I had a friend who had a child, and in our community, people usually have a prayer before when the baby's born to clear the house of any kind of energy, right? So I'm getting these kinds of rituals here with this. And I feel rituals are so, so important for you, Leo, when you have them in your daily life, because they help align you, they keep you centered, and they keep you grounded. So you can share with me the rituals you have. My favorite one is to go outside on my balcony and just look at nature and just be there in peace. I've got wind chimes, and when they're making sounds, I feel like it's the universe speaking to me through those sounds. This is the energy of the high priestess. This is your ability to sense and connect with everything around you, right? So there's an amplification of this happening in your life right now, and you might be feeling overwhelmed, or you're not exactly sure what to do. It just feels like it's chaos and there's fear, stress, all kinds of things. So I'm getting regulating your nervous system. I'm getting cranberry juice, pomegranate juice coming in. I feel that it's your gut, your stomach that they're showing me, some sort of healing that needs to be done there. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. So if there's something happening with your physical body, please go make sure you get that looked at by a professional. But I'm definitely getting some sort of a cleanse or a detox. So you'll have to share with me if that's something that you've been considering or something that you've been doing. And I'm seeing some of you, like, it's really interesting because this path you have been on has unlocked this other path that is more, I feel, organic, more natural. So I feel your lifestyle has shifted, or you're slowly making changes to kind of go down that path. And it might be because of some sort of a health scare, maybe some family member going through something. So it's kind of opened you up to, the world, the reality of things. Like, I've recently noticed that there's a lot of food labels, and the ingredients for food isn't even food. I can't even read some of the ingredients on the labels. So I feel like this is a can of worms energy that has opened up for some of you. So yeah, that's very interesting. Now, I wanted to pull another spirit animal that is guiding you through this wave of energy and see what it wants to share. So we are getting the dragonfly spirit. You may have seen a dragonfly recently. So the dragonfly's message is truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. We have number 22. I feel for some of you, this is a life path number. Or you have the master number 22 somewhere in your birth chart using numerology. So that's really interesting. I'm getting 22 days around the message of this card. So there's 20, 21, 22. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusions and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses. And there's a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone. For a higher power recognizes and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message to you today. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seemingly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. So that is incredibly powerful. And I feel called to read you the protection message as well. So did you really think this world is full of the senses and that's all there is? From the hidden mystical realms, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. Have you fallen into spiritual amnesia, Leo, and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe? If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There's an organizing principle underlying the events you have experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it and trust that Spirit has your back. Let go of the illusions of chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you're on the right track. You're going to know it, and that's what they want you to trust. So that is your message from Dragonfly Spirit. So these are the things that I feel like the signs that are coming in are nudges that you feel. Maybe someone's saying something, you connected to that nudge. Maybe you've seen a sign and you're like, what is going on here? You know, these are signs. These are not random things that are happening. And you're not meant to obsessively look for the signs either. They just show up and you notice them. So we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number, and we are getting 1717, many blessings. You have many blessings in your experience right now, blessings that they want you to experience firsthand. So the message here is expressing your gratitude. So that practice of gratitude, you know, writing down 7 things every morning that you are grateful for. I feel this is a really good practice. I actually do it. Helping loved ones. You're going to find yourself helping loved ones. That's that healing love energy. It's coming back around, right? So teaching and healing, you're going to find yourself in these experiences. You're meant to follow your heart. Follow your heart, Leo. I feel you're drawn to conversations. I feel you have a very sensitive soul and you understand other people. So when they're sharing their feelings, you feel what it is that they're saying. You're feeling their expression. So know that's a gift for you. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.